Hello, North Bay. This is Kevin once again, and I'm still looking for my iPad mini, which went missing on April 25th, Monday, April 25th, within a short span of time between 2:45 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Between that time frame, my iPad mini went missing along the McKeown Avenue corridor, as I call it, because it was a short span of time between the time that I got out of work at Blue Sky Bingo at 2:20 and 3:30 in the afternoon when I realized my iPad was missing. And here's the story. At 2:20, I leave Blue Sky. I sign out of work at Blue Sky Bingo. I make my way directly to Shoppers Drug Mart on McKeown/Josephine, to the Canada Post office, to mail off my niece's birthday present. And to do so, which my iPad mini was the only place I had my brother's address in London, Ontario. You can see me in the security footage at Shoppers Drug Mart filling out my brother's address on my iPad, from my iPad onto the package I sent to my brother and my niece. From then on, I put my iPad back in its gray felt case, tucked it under my arm, and walked out of the store. From what I remember, I got into my car, put my iPad on the passenger side seat, as well as the Dollarama shopping bag I had with a couple of other mailing packages that wouldn't fit with my niece's presents, so I just brought them along with me, put them on the seat, and then from then on, which was according to the receipt I got from Shoppers Drug Mart, which was 2:31 p.m., which would have made, by the time I got to my car, approximately 2:35ish. I made my way directly to the North Bay Regional Health Center. And I went and parked at the 15-minute parking spot just outside of Town Square of the mental health unit of the North Bay Regional Health Center. I parked there and I locked my door. I heard the beep beep, and I even pressed the button to lock the door. From then on, I went up to Owl Lodge at the North Bay Regional Health Center to visit Darcy. Darcy requested an energy, and I know he likes his energy drinks, and I always have one or two available in my car just for that purpose. So I went back down to my car. So at approximately 2:55, I entered my gold Pontiac Grand Am, and I entered the passenger side door where I pulled out a No Frills bag which had a Monster energy drink. I exited the car, pressed the button on my keychain, and I heard the beep to lock the door, and I pressed it 3 times. I have a bad habit of doing that. And from then on, I went back up to go to visit with Darcy until approximately 3:20, from which point I decided, because I had to work at 5 p.m. that night, I was manager at Blue Sky Bingo that night, which means I had to be on the job for 5 p.m. So I left Darcy at 3:20, went into my car, and I went to No Frills grocery store on McKeown because I wanted to pick up some food for work. I like having a bowl of fruit, especially if I'm working a long shift. It helps give me some energy. Whatever. Me and the health nut, you see, seem to be in pretty good shape. Whatever. So I went there and I picked up a bowl of fruit. I even went and checked out the Hawk Canada shop at that same complex that you find No Frills in. Went to check the Hawk shop. Went and checked out Dollarama. And I checked my phone. Time was running out. I had to get to work, so I went into my car, which was, I would say, at around 3:40, 3:45 maybe. And then I noticed my iPad was missing. I went into my car. I wanted to check my iPad because I wanted to add a song to my music playlist. I'm a DJ. I like to DJ music. So I went to add a song that I heard on the radio to my playlist, and I noticed I couldn't find my iPad. I would look for the case, my black tote bag that I have. It's a zipper bag that has my book in it. I carry my book, my work schedule, my chargers, my iPad in it with its own case. And to my horror, it was missing. So I frantically searched around the car, couldn't find it. Wasn't there. Maybe I thought I left it at Shoppers Drug Mart. So I bolted my ass to Shoppers Drug Mart. It wasn't there. Panic set in. I called the who was then acting as manager at Blue Sky Bingo, and told her I might be a couple of minutes late. I told her that my iPad, I feared it was stolen. And quick thinking, while I was in the Shoppers Drug Mart parking lot, a Hawk Canada shop, somebody stole my iPad. So I went immediately back to the No Frills Hawk Shop complex, and I went immediately into the Hawk Shop asking if within the last 20 minutes somebody's tried to sell an iPad. Somebody had, but it turned out it was not the same iPad that I had. I was in total panic mode at that time. Another thing that immediately clicked to mind was somebody wants to break the password. So I immediately went to the computer doctors on Algonquin, called up a couple other computer shops. I went, searched a phone, went to a phone book, got the phone book, and looked up computer repair shops, called the one at the mall, called the one down at the end of Main Street. There's two of them at the end of Main Street. I missed one of them. Called them, hey, somebody took my iPad, somebody might try to break the password, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's been a week and a half now. I've posted ads on Kijiji, Bay Today, here on YouTube, Facebook, Spotted in North Bay. I have not yet received a single response to anybody that has seen anybody trying to play around with an iPad mini, trying to break the password, trying to sell it. I think the Hawk Shop down on Main Street may be a little shady. They've received several iPad minis, black ones, in the last week. They won't let me look at them. So it doesn't match the serial number you gave me. Yeah, well, serial numbers can be messed with. Anyway, I need this iPad mini. It's crucial to me. I have a lot of information on there, playlists for my DJing gigs coming up. I got pictures of my niece Olivia, pictures that I cannot replace with other pictures. You know, the pictures that I took during her 6th birthday, along with in that same picture set of my nephew Landon. The only pictures I have of my nephew Landon. I really need those pictures. My Dragon Warrior games, I love playing on my iPad. I was just about to beat Dragon Warrior 3. I want to kick Zoma's ass. And whoever took my iPad, you are robbing me of my glorious day of victory. Of course, that's not really all that important, but hey, come on. If you took the iPad, here's the gist of it. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to me. It's mine. And quite frankly, you know, karma's going to bite you in the ass if you don't give me back my iPad. Whoever has it. But if you do know somebody that has seen this iPad, if you've seen this iPad, or even if you do have it and you don't know what to do with it, please return it. There's a lot of people in the city that know this iPad is missing, that are helping me out. One is the North Bay Regional Police, the North Bay Police. Turn it into them. If you found the iPad at the hospital, turn it into security, please. Or if anything, you know I work at Blue Sky Bingo. Drop it off there. I'm not going to post my address or my phone number on YouTube. Sorry, that's just not going to happen. But you know where to go if you found this iPad. I really need this back, and it's a $100 reward if you do return it. Thank you.